Hey guys, we're super excited to be here at the LA Fit Expo. It's our third year in a row. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be launching the Tasty Pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs. And we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Wednesday, July 22nd, 2020. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another very special edition of RxMuscle's world famous Recap Wednesday. Let's get right into the action by recapping last weekend's Omaha Pro. Where in the Classic Physique division we had somewhat of a minor upset with veteran Chris Hunt managing a huge win over the pre-show favorite Jonathan Hambrick, who managed to slide into a very solid second place. In our first women's bodybuilding event of the year, it was all about Andrea Shaw, who cruised to a well-deserved win by bringing in the best look of her career. And finally, we're wrapping up today's coverage here with women's physique, where Brittany Watts absolutely devastated the lineup on her way to grabbing the win and securing an Olympia qualification. The whole idea of doing what you love, meaning that you'll never work a day in your life, well, isn't entirely true. Because even if you love what you do, you'll still have a lot of days that test your limits. It's just that you won't have a hard time embracing the struggle when it's time to really dig in. But if you need a real-life example of what I'm talking about, look no further than Danny Hester. Even though it might have taken him a while for bright lights to aim in on his direction, the reason they found him when they did was because he never stopped working. Yeah, loving what you do is important, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't have the work ethic to make your dreams a reality. Because at the end of the day, that consistent focus is what it's all about. In sports, people have a tendency to measure success in terms of championships, and they put repeat champions in their own special category. But then one level above that are the people and teams who achieve the magical three-peat. And that's where Whitney Jones is trying to get to. Whitney's coming into this year's Olympia looking to become the first athlete since Oksana Grishina to three-peat as a Fitness Olympia champion. Oh, and by the way, she'll have to pull the rug out from under Oksana's comeback tour to do it. And that's why the three-peat champions are on a level of all their own. It's because pulling off the three-peat is never easy. So if she manages to do it here, this win will put her onto a level very few have ever achieved. And finally, I want to close out today's show with some news that broke late last week about the cancellation of the San Antonio Pro. On Saturday, we got word from the NPC and Pro League officials that the event was being canceled, not postponed, as a result of the new COVID mandates that were passed down recently. I'm sure this news had to come as a major blow to all the fans and athletes and vendors who were looking forward to this event, especially since the news broke less than 3 weeks before the show was scheduled to take place. That being said, we're all in this together, and the only thing we can do is keep putting one foot in front of the other. Eventually, we'll make it to the other side. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.